I bet you've heard nothing but ringing
Just between you and me, I wasn't 100% sure that little plan would pay off out there. I mean, I was pretty sure, but I still had that little voice in the back of my head. If you screw this up, Venom's gonna be snacking on your skull. Even worse, I would have let you down, not to mention the others.
I always knew you would succeed, Peter. Enjoyed the praise you received.
Thanks. It's kind of nice to be the man of the hour, even if it only lasts, an hour. Spent so long trying to keep Spider-Man and Peter Parker separate from each other, I never really had the chance to celebrate victories with, you know...
Friends?
Exactly. Thank you for that, Hunter.
However you look at it, be glad we got the sample.
Now we can get the doc home, keep you less explodey. All around, a good day.
We all owe you a thanks.
I was nothing. Besides, helping the boss man test his top-secret prototype on a demonically possessed alien symbiote-human hybrid has got to look good to the folks at Stark Industries. Would love to get a shot to work for Tony one day. Just wish Spider-Man could submit a resume.
But you are working with Tony, Peter. You are an integral member of the team.
Whoa. Mind just...
Peter?
Nope. Mind's still blown. I just need to sit here and let it all sink in, Hunter. I'll talk to you soon.
There's my Hunter.
Credit to Peter's ingenuity. That was a...
You know what makes great vibrations? Vibranium.
Our allies have renewed faith in you.
I've been here for such a short time, and I feel like this is a better education than I'm receiving at Empire State.
You attend school?
Yeah, grad school. But I meant all the superhero stuff. Before this, I've had to figure out everything on my own. Here, I have access to 2 whole superhero teams, each with their own way of doing things. It's eye-opening.
You are teaching all of us a few new tricks.
And some better smack talk. But that's no superpower. It's mostly Quinn's. So what's your preference? I heard you spent much of your life working solo. Is the team cramping your style?
I learned to fight alongside a team before my death.
Really? Were they butt-kicking Puritans?
More like a precursor to the Midnight Suns.
You're not kidding. You fought with action pilgrims.
I would rather have a team beside me than Lilin surrounding me.
Is that your catchphrase? Or did it belong to Goody Hatbuckle?
You are really fixating on this.
I'm just mad there was never a movie about the Mayflower Avengers. We're doing this again, right? When we hang out, it really doesn't feel like the world is ending. My favorite part is when the guy's like, toss me the idol and I'll toss you the whip, and then totally betrays the hero.
Turns out you didn't need my help.
Hey, Hunter, you read my mind with that punch.
Gotta thank Peter. Maybe now the others will start actually listening to us for a change.
Still reading Wanda's grimoire, I see?
Yeah? Why? You got an opinion about it?
I admire your determination in your pursuit of dark knowledge, as well as loyalty to your friend.
I just wish there was more dark knowledge on these pages, but I'm just gonna have to make do with what's here. According to her grimoire, it looks like Agatha was helping Wanda control her connection to chaos magic. And since chaos magic is a hell of a lot more powerful and ancient than Lilith, I'm thinking there's a way I can figure out how to use it to undo Lilith's hold on her.
Chaos magic is the darkest and most treacherous magic you can play with. It is said to come from Cthon himself. If you are planning on dabbling in it, you will need my help.
You're not, like, afraid of messing with hardcore Elder God magic and inventing a potentially dangerous new spell?
I am dangerous.
Okay, Danger. You can help me by not telling Caretaker what I'm up to. She doesn't believe Lilith corruption can be undone and will totally try and stop me.
She lacks your imagination.
She lacks more than that. Well, if we're really gonna try this, I've got a lot of reading to do to try and figure this out.
And I shall keep your secrets.
Mum's the word, Hunt.
Wow, the books in this place are something else. Did you know that there is an entire section about spiders and the occult?
I have met some of those shape-shifting spider humans. One moment you are having a pleasant conversation, the next you are being attacked by thousands of ravenous spiderlings.
Wait, you do know I would never attack you, right? I mean, I don't know if I can even make spiderlings. Huh, probably not. Actually, all this reading got me thinking, and there is something I wanted to run by you. With my spider roots, and the spiders being so occult adjacent, apparently, who knew, I can maybe be a good fit for the Midnight Suns. I'm not asking you to pull any strings for me or anything like that. I just want your honest opinion as a friend. Do you think I'd make a good candidate?
For now, you should focus on being the best you can be in every situation. And when this is all over, we can talk about your future.
Of course, of course. Either way, I would like a chance to prove myself first. Don't want anyone to say that you're giving me any special treatment.
Well, I am sure you can figure out how to make that happen.
One last question.
Yes?
If I read these books here, I'm not summoning any demons or evil spirits, right?
Have you been reading them aloud?
No?
Do not open your door to any knock that sounds unnatural or inhuman, and you should be fine.
No inhuman knocks. Got it.
Hey, Charlie Warley puppy face.
Hunter, let's catch up.
No, absolutely not. You go too far, Nico. Last time you tried to save Wanda, you almost got us all killed. I will not let you risk the safety of this abbey again.
Listen to yourself. I think I have a way of purifying Lilith's corruption, a way of bringing back both Wanda and Banner, and your response is to shut me down.
I told you time and time again, there is no way of removing corruption.
Just because you failed and never found a way of doing it doesn't mean I can't. What are you so afraid of? That I'll actually succeed?
No, I'm afraid you're becoming just like Wanda.
Oh, I see how it is. You always hated her, and now you're gonna turn that hate onto me too.
That's not what I meant. Nico, wait. Let me explain.
I don't need your explanation. I need you to stay out of my way.
How's it going? Find a way to fit in with your team. They'll keep you anchored when you feel out of step with the world.
You have any ideas on how to keep this team from unraveling? Because I'd love to hear them.
Nico is certainly as daring as Caretaker is cautious. Attempting to remove Lilith's corruption is not a magical endeavor for the faint of heart.
Is it even possible to remove it?
I'm not sure, actually. It's something I should do a little research on. But if it is, one thing is for sure. All magic has its price. The question is, are you willing to pay it to help get Wanda back?
I am not so much concerned with what toll this magic could take on me, but on Nico. I do not want to see her fall.
But you should be concerned with how this will affect you. I know I am. You are more vulnerable than you know. The crack in your collar may be hardly noticeable to the naked eye, but it's a significant crack in your energetic armor. A spiritual vulnerability that cannot be overlooked or understated. A vulnerability she will exploit. If you choose to defy Sarah and help Nico remove Lilith's hold on Wanda, it might be at your own peril.
Be assured, Agatha. I have no intention of unnecessarily risking myself or anyone else in this abbey.
You always protected others from the powers of darkness, even if it was your own mother. Something I loved about you when I was alive, and still love about you now that I'm gone. Whatever happens, Hunter, Just remember to keep yourself intact. We can't take on Lilith without you. Hello, Hunter.
Let's touch base. This is what you were after, right?
Thanks, Hunter.
What? I don't mind stretching my legs. It's the sitting on my butt I can do without.
Feeling good today, girl? How is the sample analysis going?
Oh, you mean the vial of demonic alien goo Peter took out of poor Eddie. That sample analysis?
That is the one.
In a word, gross. But a fascinating kind of gross. This symbiote exists as a whole at the molecular level. Every atom of it is a self-sustaining, slimy little entity in and of itself. Yet when the molecules bond, they undergo a change state that can only be described as something out of abstract expressionism, and I can see your eyes glazing over right now.
I am sure this makes sense to you, but try to remember I am not from this time. I am still getting used to the idea of lights that turn on when you flip a switch.
Right. I will slow down a bit, skip the science babble, and get right to the point. I think we can use Venom's slime sample as the basis of a suit.
Like a Venom suit?
No, not like Venom. No symbiosis. It would exist as an anti-symbiote, to protect you the next time you two meet. Think of it as a kind of armor. Strange and I are working on a design right now. Give me 24 hours, and I think you'll be very pleased.
Caretaker isn't big on the idea of... Hunter, finished your research yet?
Hey, Hunter. Take a look. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge. Sure thing. I'll get started. It's Tony's Forge of History. You never close. What can I say except you're welcome?
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
Oh, this...
Practice makes perfect.
New and improved.
The fire burns brighter. I'm ready when you are. If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
Let me guess. You came out here to see if I'm okay.
Are you okay, Nico?
No, I won't be okay until we get Wanda back, but you already know that. I just wish Caretaker trusted me more. I mean, I'm not a kid, you know? I'm a ridiculously experienced witch with ridiculously amazing powers. She should be letting me use my talents to help the team, but instead all she does is doubt my ability to do anything.
Caretaker is allowing her fear get the better of her.
Huh? Why should she be afraid of me? I'm on her side.
Because, like you said, you are a ridiculously experienced witch with ridiculously amazing powers. My guess is she fears you might follow in Wanda's footsteps if given free rein.
She's always hated her.
No, Nico, she just fears her. She fears any power she cannot control. I think it has to do with what happened to Lilith.
She thinks we're gonna end up like Lilith? What a vote of confidence.
To be fair, Wanda has already fallen.
That wasn't her fault. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get her back.
And when Caretaker tries to stop you,
She can get out of the way. Or get run over. Now excuse me, I've got a free Wanda spell to craft.
Hey there.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
seems like you have got a lot on your mind.
You could say that.
Do you need to share?
I always wanted to be good at my job, but now I think it's possible to be so good you're actually terrible.
Explain.
Okay, I really wanted to show off how I could get a sample of Venom's symbiote, right?
And you did.
Right. Yay me! But in getting it, I left poor Eddie trapped under a heap of rubble.
What you did saved lives. Do not forget that.
You're right. I know logically I did the right thing. I came through for the team, but it still doesn't feel right.
I know you feel pity for your friend, Eddie, but he is no longer a man. He is a monster.
No, he was a man, and the symbiote was an alien. But Lilith turned them both into demons, and no one deserves that fate. Eddie Brock may be troubled, sure, we all are. I guess that's why I can't shake the feeling that there's more I could have done.
Like digging him out of the rubble?
No, I mean helping him turn his life around. The way real heroes are supposed to.
Who knows? Maybe you will someday.
Yeah, big emphasis on maybe. If only Tony or Strange invented some kind of time machine, I could go back and keep Eddie from going down this path.
Stranger things have happened.
Thanks for the chat, Hunter. I've got a lot to think about. If anyone needs me, I'll just be here, sighing deeply.
Hunter?
I'm at my wit's end, Hunter. Nico is hell-bent on finding some spell in Wanda's grimoire to remove Lilith's hold on our unfortunate friends. And I can't seem to dissuade her from putting our lives in danger again. You would think she would have learned her lesson with that magic mirror trick she pulled, but now she's just doubling down on darkness. What do you think I should do about her? Because I am at a complete loss.
Have you considered that she may be onto something, and maybe you should trust her?
Why? So she can get us all killed? Nico lost her trust with me the moment she went behind my back and tried to rescue Wanda with you and the others. I simply cannot afford to trust her again. Not until she demonstrates that she's willing and able to cast spells responsibly. Nico is a talented witch, no doubt, but if she persists on this trajectory, she will suffer the same fate as Wanda. Perhaps you can talk her down. She's more likely to listen to you than me. Thanks, Hunter. Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers. One of the Hydra operatives in this area has been transmitting unusual signals back to their base of operations. If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
Not a problem.
I feel more like myself every day.
You brought this on yourself.
I had heard you were more than just a gatekeeper.
Should get the blood pumping.
Your fate is sealed.
happening?
Someone call for reinforcements? We stand with the mother. I usually prefer a quiet entrance. I can handle this one myself. You've got one chance to talk. Target's moving.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Never surrender!
I can't see clearly.
We are immovable. Serve her with honor. Nothing to worry about.
The agent is making a break for it. Stop them!
A little close for comfort here.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings. Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents so easily. Stay alert. We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Persistence is not always admirable.
Here it comes. will never forsake her.
Keep after me.
Time for the real thing. This shouldn't take too long.
Consider it done.
Never seen that before. I'm on it. Hostiles on the move.
Ready? You would sacrifice yourself blindly for Lilith? You are more foolish than you look. Prepare. For now.
Never surrender. I've got your back. We're on top of it. You're gonna talk, one way or the other. Go ahead, try and hold out.
back.
By your command, Hydra is immortal.
Is everyone ready for a good fight?
Talk while you still can. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
That will do.
Regroup in position, Tango.
Looks like we're winning. Talk while you still can.
You were too weak for this fight.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
What is on your mind, Doctor?
Just stand here with me a moment. I want to see if you can sense what I'm sensing. Yes, I can see you feel it too. The magical energies that flow through the ether into the sanctum grow stronger. I've been locked away from them for too long, but when Tony and I complete your armor, it will be only a matter of time before we retake the sanctum. My mind races with nervous excitement at the thought of stepping back into my great cosmic library to stand in my power once again.
You never lost your true power, Doctor. You stand in it now.
That's kind of you to say, but since Venom evicted me from my home, it's no secret that I have felt diminished. I was so used to seeing the future, anticipation became a foreign sensation. Now that's all I feel. When I finally regain my sight into our many possible futures again, I'll finally be able to exhale. Until then, I must wait with bated breath, keeping faith that you will deliver a victory to us.
I hope so.
May the eye of Agamotto watch over us all.
Looking forward to our next mission.
Yo, it's good to see you. You're an only child, aren't you?
Yes.
I guess you'd have to be. Caretaker used to tell us about Lilith's child, not Lilith's firstborn.
One child of Lilith is enough.
Oh, come on. A couple sisters, a few brothers, and you were first, so you wouldn't have to deal with hand-me-downs.
The collar I wear protects the rest of you from what I could become. Can you imagine if I had siblings who carried the same darkness within?
Wow. When you put it like that, it always strikes me how our families define so much about us. I wouldn't be who I am without my little brother. With my parents gone, I had to grow up fast, pay the bills, keep my grades up, and provide for Gabe, no matter what.
It must be difficult to be apart. You can go if you need to. We will not think less of you.
No, it's fine. He's staying with a family friend.
You keep in touch with him, don't you?
Yeah, I try to call him every day. He's healthy, happy, and safe. It's not easy to find that balance, but you have to do it. Without family, you lose a part of yourself. Oh, I can't wait to put this...
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
We shall be reunited soon. I cannot help but feel excitement.
We are standing in front of each other right now.
Not here, but in the physical realm. You don't need to be coy. I know you are coming.
To where exactly?
The Sanctum Sanctorum. The prophecy advances. As much as it will please me to see you, I beg you not to stand in my way. I cannot guarantee your safety this time.
You are right, Mother. The prophecy is advancing, and we shall halt it at all costs.
I admire your conviction, child. There may come a time when we will stand in defiance of destiny. But it is not now. I have said all I can. It is out of my hands now.
Actually, it seems to be all in your hands.
I wish that were so. But you know the truth. He is closer than ever before.
Who is?
I would not dare say his name in this place. Still, he will bring us together after so long. Is it selfish of me to say that it's our reunion that matters most?
Agatha.
It's all right, child. You have been through so much. Your mother is calling you back to her. Trying to break anything that stands between you.
Consider this barrier to be as unbreakable as my resolve to not follow in her footsteps.
Yes, I believe that. Your ancestral powers are awakening and taking root. They would be pleased you are choosing the angels of your better nature. But the real question is, are you pleased? Is this the path you want to continue to walk?
Yes, Agatha. This path pleases me. I am confident that the only thing that can defeat darkness is the blinding brilliance of light.
Then shine it. Drown out your mother's shadow.
I intend to.
Just remember, whoever you choose to be, I accept you.
Thanks, Hunter.
There are some more wards I could place on it if I...
Hunter, what you've got there is the latest in custom alloy, handcrafted, magically protected personal protective gear.
Yes, thanks to the symbiote sample young Mr. Parker recovered, we were able to isolate the alien energy signature that appeared to be causing you so much trouble. With this armor, you should now be able to get close enough to Venom to take him down.
This time without, exploding.
It feels good. Now, just get me back to New York and I will handle the rest.
I'm quite pleased with these results.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. These should definitely give you an edge.
Are there any curses I should be aware of? Thank you, Hunter. This will do nicely.
Tony is working.
Farewell.
What do you think about Hunter's armor? Looks slick, huh?
Very slick. Venom won't know it.
Stark and Strange do good work.
When they aren't bickering, that is.
Oh, they bicker. A lot.
I think you look pretty good in that armor.
Hmm? What's that?
Nothing. When Venom sees your armor, he will know fear.
The shielding powers of the Vishanti on the Faithbreaker armor will make the Hunter nigh indestructible.
Another project? All right, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with the big hammer, and you transform it into something useful.
That's all I can expect of your contribution, then? No materials analysis, no tactical projections, nothing?
Nope. I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna hammer stuff. Not my best work, but it'll do.
This is why I despise group projects.
Not bad, right? So, what did you have in mind?
So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put... As they say, beggars can't be choosers, even among superheroes.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
Does this meet your specifications?
I'm here if you need me.
The new outfit looks spectacular. Just really badass.
Oh, thank you.
It's amazing what a little teamwork can produce.
Teamwork? Oh, you mean Stark and Strange?
They finally got along enough to make this. I just hope it's enough to stop Venom.
I do not know if it will be enough. And neither do Stark and Strange. The armor may be Faithbreaker, but I have faith it will work.
Oh, a little wordplay. You should use that line on Tony. It would probably bring a tear to his eye.
I could discuss this armor all day, but...
Oh, I know. You've got a date with a symbiote. Don't let me stand in the way. Good luck out there.
The new armor suits you. It looks pretty spectacular.
Jealous?
Incredibly.
If you like it, I can see about having Strange and Stark make one for you as well.
Those two? Pfft, they barely kept it together long enough to make this for you. I'm not gonna push my luck. Besides, I got my own style. Today's a good day to halt an apocalypse.
Always a pleasure.
Ready to work? Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
You know I know magic, right?
Later.
This is definite. Hey, Hunter. We'll cut through that encryption in no time. Well, this was education. This should keep someone busy.
Do as you wish.
Bye.
So the new suit. Someone's going.
Rest easy, Spider-Man. I have dealt with the unknowable before.
Yes, but have you ever worn clothes with their own appetite? I know symbiotic alien goop can seem like a cool idea, but take it from me. Not worth it one bit. The symbiote gets in your brain and makes you do things you'd never ordinarily do.
I am no stranger to disembodied voices whispering their desires in my mind. And I was raised in a castle filled with ghosts, cursed grimoires, and unfettered cauldron access.
The symbiote is a little more complicated than run-of-the-mill hauntings. When the goop gets hangry, it goes on a devouring spree, and its favorite snack is human beings. Midtown would be a sumptuous buffet.
Have some faith in me, Peter Parker. I will not be swayed by the suit.
Oh, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the wardrobe from outer space. I guess there's no other way, huh?
Only this suit can penetrate the symbiote barrier around the sanctum.
Yeah, I hear that too. What sits worse with me? The Sanctum Sanctorum is wearing a symbiote. Alien-possessed architecture gives me the extra creeps.
Both Stark and Dr. Strange invested serious time and effort into making the symbiote suit as safe as possible. Magic and science working together is a dream come true.
Depending on who you ask, Tony Stark hasn't always been one of the good guys. Some of his inventions might have done more harm than good. I honestly think that's why he gave us these sparks for free. That's not my theory, by the way, just something I heard on the internet. And from Ileana and Nico. Oh, and I think Strange muttered it under his breath once.
I was unaware of that.
Don't even get me started on Dr. Strange's meddling with the multiverse. But you're right, Hunter. There is no way this could possibly backfire.
If it does, Spider-Man, we will deal with the repercussions as a team.
Or get eaten by a symbiote wearing Sanctum Sanctorum as a team. Just be careful wearing that extraterrestrial tracksuit, Hunter. Last thing we want is for you to turn against us.
Thank you for your concern, Spider-Man.
Thanks for hearing me out, Hunter.
Your trustworthiness seems so natural.
Hunter's expertise extends beyond the supernatural and metaphysical.
Hunter, hello.
Why does no one ever listen to Spider-Man?
Perhaps, Aunt, the Spider-Man is correct.
This is not the first time we've used the weapons of the enemy to fight our enemy, and it will not be the last. But it is your decision, Hunter. You are the one wearing it.
I have endured corrupting forces in the past. Whatever this symbiote's nature truly is, I shall not let its thoughts become mine.
I expect nothing less from you, Hunter. I suppose I do have a single misgiving, Hunter. If the symbiote has any unusual reactions to your collar, well, keep an eye on it, and be sure to let me know as soon as possible.
Is my collar going to be a problem? If it is, perhaps there are wards we could apply. Or just make me another one.
Neither of those options would do you any good. I don't foresee any unintended consequences of mixing the arcane with the alien, but we cannot be certain. Hunter, you must take extreme caution in all actions. The threads binding our reality together are inextricably bound in surprising ways. Sometimes they are stitches, other times knots or tangles. Reckless action and needless risk are the threats we must be most aware of. Now, put on your alien suit and go free the sanctum sanctorum of Lilith's corruption. I do not believe Spider-Man's fears to be founded, but nothing is certain. However, if he is right, I fully expect Spider-Man to be annoying about it. So
I want to ask you something, but you can't make fun of me, okay?
Fire away, Robbie.
Well, there is this online video game tournament, and I was kind of wondering, will you be my player too?
Is Peter not the obvious choice? Does he not get automatically drafted?
You know, felt we've gotten pretty close. It doesn't feel right to not at least offer you the spot. Besides, there will be plenty of other tournaments for me and Peter to dominate.
So, what did I do to deserve this honor, Robbie?
I could ask you the same question. What did I do to deserve all your confidence in me?
I rarely meet someone as true and honest to himself as you, Robbie. Which explains how you can master the spirit of vengeance without letting it control you.
Calling someone like that back home can get you a nice beating. But I'll take it as a compliment. I sometimes wonder if you'd still think that way if it wasn't for Sparky. Don't get me wrong, we're a solid duo, there's no doubt about it. But on my own, would I be that great? I'm not so sure.
Have you considered Sparky might feel the same way?
What do you mean?
Sparky is occupying your body, Robbie. He needs you more than you need him. Without you, he is just a disembodied spirit. He probably feels just as insecure as you do.
Oh, poor guy. I never thought about it that way before. Oh, now I'm feeling bad for Sparky. He should know he's still a kick-ass demon all on his own.
You should start talking to yourself that way, Robbie. You might actually realize you are the real thing. A real hero.
Okay, fine. You've made your point.
Repeat it until every last bit of doubt is erased from your mind. Starting now.
I am the hero.
Perfect.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
With pleasure.
Sure, why not? Ought to improve the odds. Getting it done any way we know how.
Mortalis!
Got him scared. Just need to finish this.
That'll work.
Never seen that before.
Minor systems damage.
Love the effort.
reinforcements!
About time. You got one chance to talk.
Forever in service.
As ordered. Payback's gonna be fun.
I am not myself.
This shouldn't take too long. Should get the blood pumping. That's not supposed to hurt. Get some.
Diagnostics.
You kissed the mother with that mouth?
Your time has come.
That's one hell of a move. Come get it. Engaging target.
Major. I've got your back.
I've got your back.
I may need some help here.
Talk before I feed you a blade.
Shouldn't take long. You guys should talk to your union rep. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet. Let's do it. I heard Lilith is kind of hot. Any of you dorks make a move yet? I'm saving my energy so we need it.
Get out of there! I'll handle it.
I can only endure so...
We have ways of making you talk.
Your fate is sealed. You were too weak for this fight.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Good girl, Charlie.
Coming to book club tonight?
Meet you there.
After you.
I like this book, but I can't explain why. Maybe I'll figure it out as we discuss it.
Everyone ready to kick this off?
I am ready.
Carol, this was your book, so you can start.
I'll throw it back to you. What did you think of the book?
I had a rough time with it.
You didn't like it?
Didn't say that. At first, I spent more time referencing the glossary than reading the book.
Sounds familiar. What changed?
I noticed a kind of rhythm to the words. I began to see them as lyrics to a song. All that dry talk faded, and it finally came together. The lyrics made it feel much bigger than a chapter on Cree farming implements.
This book was about much more than farming.
Exactly. The rhythm to it helped paint a bigger picture. Once I caught on, I kept reading and didn't rely on the glossary. I picked everything up from context. That's when I realized none of this was about farming. I'm surprised how much stuck with me, despite some concepts being legit alien to me.
Agreed. For me, the rhythm wasn't lyrics. It was more like the book was written to a cadence.
That's why I had you read it on your Spark. The mnemonic lexicon won't work with a hard copy.
The what now?
An ancient Cree technique. It helps you remember texts that would otherwise be considered... There's no Cree word for stuffy, but essentially that. But all that's packaging. Let's get into the book itself. Hunter, did you figure out what the bloom and the harvest represent?
The bloom represents the range of a fortress. The harvest happens when enemies enter that range.
That's one vital part. You're right, the bloom can represent overlapping fields of fire, but it's more than one concept. At the time of the book's writing, the Kree cared most about integrating captured territory while still expanding their empire. Conquered worlds came with people. Rather than treat them as prisoners, the Kree provided them with most benefits enjoyed by Kree citizens. This period is known as the Cultivation.
So the bloom was when they gained full citizenship under their conquerors.
No, it's when the world requested it. As long as they could feed themselves with Kree farming techniques and defend their world with Kree defenses, the request was granted with few exceptions.
So what's the harvest?
As part of the service required by the Empire, many of these new citizens began the cultivation of freshly conquered worlds.
So they were living examples. Show the newly conquered what they could achieve if they went along with the Empire.
That's also how vampires work.
Carol, I think I pieced together the Kree strategy.
Do tell.
It's all tied to agriculture. Every soldier knows you can't fight if you can't eat, but they applied this to their expansion. Till the field, sow the seed, pull the weed, reap the crop. It means the Kree wouldn't advance until the territory they took was secure and productive.
If your enemy knows how you will act, they can prepare.
Certainly, for other spacefaring empires. But most worlds had no idea the Kree existed until the invasion was underway. But the Kree expansion had momentum. They could afford to push harder because their whole weight was behind the advance. Unless a world could push just as hard, it would eventually fall under Kree control. Carol, how was that?
Close enough to impress me. The strategy in Volume 32 wasn't perfect, but it worked out for the Kree far more often than it failed.
What happened when it failed?
That's covered in Volume 33.
And that's Book Club. Steve, you're up next. What's your book?
The Mantle of Authority, by General Chester Phillips.
Is this the one you keep saying I should read?
The very same. Now you have to. It's Book Club. I hope you enjoy the book I chose.
Why do you say that?
It's about people who weren't around until after your death. But I'm sure you'll figure out the context.
So why choose this book?
Volume 30 was way too spicy for this crowd.
Go on.
I'm kidding. It's relevant to what we're facing today. Hydra, the Lilin, your mom, they seem to have the upper hand all over the world.
I thought the Kree always won.
No, that's what the Kree convinced everyone to believe. We haven't lost until we start believing their propaganda. And that's how we defeat our enemy. As long as we're still standing, they're gonna fall.
New York, what a town. Okay, just between us, Carol's book was extremely weird, right?
I learned a thing or two.
What, how to grow turnips on the moon?
That is harsh.
I didn't think it was that bad. But interstellar agriculture as a metaphor for planetary conquest, not what I expected.
You should be honest with Carol.
I'm always honest with Carol. But if I tell her it was a weird book, I'll sound like I don't know much about her adopted culture.
And how is that bad? You do not know, so this is the perfect opportunity to ask.
Good point. All right, I'll do it. Thanks, Hunter.
Good luck.
You calling it?
I should leave.
Righteous. Carol, I had some more thoughts on the book.
You do?
More we work together, the more I'm impressed. And I'm hard to impress. Actually, I did.
Hunter?
I saw the new armor hunter. One word, slick. It's good to punch Hydra in the face, but they feel like a red herring. Okay, a black and red herring, but still.
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank. But I have not heard them in so long. The caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke.
Thanks, Hunter.
I'm glad Tony and Steven were able to work together. It's imperative we get the Sanctum back.
Oh, you are gonna love this. So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Genius inventor strikes again. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
How can we help you, Hunter? So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got?
Farewell. It's time to go get my sanctum back.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
Let's do this.
improved. Timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
Good addition. Now let's get to work. Back again. You ever wonder if those birds out there are stuck here, trapped in the Abbey's bubble? It's creepy if you think about it. Sometimes you just need to spice things up. Try something different.
Our enemies are many, but we grow stronger. I feel strengthened and ready for battle.
Yeah, I guess it is a tough decision.
The greater the light to fight the darkness.
Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready.
Just give me a target. A powerful improvement.
Maybe you should just hit me up on Superlink when you're ready. We need any advantage we can get. stay on the cutting edge. Time to take it to the... Practice makes perfect. Sometimes you just need to spice things up. Try something different. Peace.
Hello, my sweet girl.
It is done.
Do you remember the bells, kiddo? When you were young, I could barely keep you out of bed. Excuse to remember those damn things. You don't know how close I came to cutting them down.
Any new leads? Now we know what the... Ready for some hero work?
Lucky you caught me in a good mood.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hey.
I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time to wake her up at the crack of dawn. Yes, dear?
Whatever that device is, Hydra would rather destroy it than allow us to capture it for analysis. Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
Your time has come.
Your fate is sealed.
How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? Hey, it can't be enough. I'm saving my energy so we need it.
Now that was something.
Take that! Oh, this should be good.
Ultra Immortalis. I'm down to respawning. Serve her with honor.
Just like we planned.
You might as well talk. You're not getting out of this.
Hail that. No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Weak, even for Hydra.
Sensors aren't picking up anything surprising. Targeting systems active.
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
The more the merrier.
Got incoming Hydra. You know what to do.
They have ways of making you talk.
ones for you!
For Hydra.
I'm gonna get you for that.
Oh man, more Hydra incoming!
Ready when you are, boss.
You have earned this.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
Face you. You are not.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
We serve until the end.
I can feel her corruption spreading.
This shouldn't take long. What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too. Get it done any way we know how.
Target's lit. Okay, that was awesome. Here we go again. Hydra didn't train you for this, huh? Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
Get out of there.
I like it when we're in control of the situation.
I'm on it.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Looks like we've acquired some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
Always on the hunt, right?
Yes?
I am amazed at how you do not let things bother you.
What can I say? It comes easily.
I marvel at how accomplished you are at such a young age.
Aw, you didn't have to say that.
Venom's not gonna know what hit him.
Hey, Hunter.
Oh, I found one of my favorite records and I thought you might like it. Or at least be polite enough to fake it. Anyway, we'll get some more quality one-on-one time. It's a little retro, but so are you. So, what do you think?
Lively, frustrating, angry, but liberating. Reminds me of how I feel towards caretakers sometimes. I like it.
Oh, I knew you'd get it. It's grunge. It's what happens when you mix the nonconformity of 80s Seattle and tons of punk and rock influence. You get awesome bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, making something super authentic with this messy, dirty sound. It put Seattle on the music map. I used to listen to it repeatedly during my I can't believe my mom stabbed me phase. As you can tell, she was a great mom. Didn't leave me scarred at all. Ugh, like, why have a kid if you're gonna get rid of them when they interfere with your dark arts and crafts?
I know how it feels. It sounds all too similar to my own experience with my mother. Except that I had a head start on coming to terms with her evil nature. I cannot imagine being caught off guard.
Yeah, it turned my world upside down. I thought I was a normalish kid from a normal family. Sure, they had their middle-aged boomer issues, but I thought they loved me. But they didn't.
What is done is done. But I see you are still carrying it with you. Do not be afraid to go wherever you need to in order to find peace.
Roger that, Hunter. Okay, no more of this downer talk. Time to listen and let the sounds of angst carry you away.
Oh, look who it is. Do not transform on me now.
Hi.
Yes, hello.
The hunter stalks its prey. Oh, you are gonna love this. Got more coil for me? Not bad, right? If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. Another project?
So, do you have much? I'm happy to help, Hunter. Hunter, good to see you.
We could go a few rounds.
Practice makes perfect. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here. All right then. Ready to work? Back again. Do your thing.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Hunter, hey, listen. If you need any chafing advice for your new armor,
This should keep someone busy. Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
I'll make it my highest priority.
Thanks, Hunter.
You are one of the...
Still can't believe all these changes happening with Eddie. The Venom symbiote. Not sure if you know this, but I used to wear that thing. I mean, it was hard enough when it was just an alien, but now... I'm pretty sure that green fire would have really cooked the old spider keister.
Having that creature inside of your head must have been difficult.
You would think so, but to be honest, I didn't even know the suit was alive until the end. It's more like I felt urges, impulses.
To do what?
Use my power. Like, really use it. No holding back. But, at the end of the day, I was the one still in charge. Any decision I made during that time is 100% on me.
So you are defending the carnivorous alien monster that is trying to devour your brain?
You want to know the first real feelings I ever sensed from that thing? Fear. As soon as I tried to pull it off for good, it was pure terror at the thought of being alone. That doesn't sound like a monster to me.
I had not thought about it that way.
Why it chose to bond with a shifty reporter from the Metro section after that is beyond me.
I still cannot imagine you wearing the symbiote.
My design was a bit more classic than Eddie's or your mother's. All things aside, I look pretty cool in that thing. Been thinking about bringing it back. The design, not the cannibalistic alien symbiote.
It's good to have you around again.
Hunter, hello.
With all of the artifacts and equipment Hydra has been absconding with, it was inevitable we'd catch them unloading equipment somewhere. You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
What's the problem? Looks like it's up to me. This should help.
Now that was something.
Hail that!
We will never forsake her.
Taking the shot! Another shot!
Target locked in.
Really think you can hide from me?
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key. You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
No point in holding out now.
Give the mother my regards in hell. It's on.
No one gets away.
One of our friends is hurt.
Looks like we've got backup.
Everything looks...
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card. You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others. That was the last crate. Wipe out the remaining Hydra forces, and let's get you home.
Let's see who won this on.
We have the upper hand for now.
Where do you think you're going?
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Okay, that was pretty cool. I like our chances. Right, feeling it.
They're moving.
Take that!
Did you miss me?
Here we go!
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
back position, Tango. I'll handle it.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, they smell nervous.
You were too weak for this fight.
That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
What's up, Sunshine?
How can I help?
You know, vampires used to run the Lower East Side. Been meaning to ask, when you woke up and saw a half-vampire in the Abbey, well, was your first thought about killing me?
You had not proven yourself an enemy, so I did not treat you as such.
As long as you think fast, there's a fine line between choosing your target and hesitating. If I become a threat to the rest of you, or to the people out in the world, what I'm asking is, if I lost control, would you stop me? Could you do what needs doing?
You are my friend. I cannot imagine doing that.
Well, you need to because it could happen. You know that more than anyone. I don't know how Lilith does her thing, but I refuse to become one of her fallen. If there's ever a question, I want you to know my answer.
I understand.
All right, then. There better be a next time.
Salutations.
I did not think church was your style, Daywalker.
Actually, it's Eric. Eric Brooks from Harlem.
I do not have any other name. It is just Hunter.
Really? I thought you'd have some old formal-sounding name like Benedict or Archibald.
Afraid not. I was born a weapon and raised as one. I'm guessing that is why Caretaker chose to just call me Hunter. She did not want to give me the impression I was allowed to be human.
Well, Sarah isn't exactly known for her warm parenting style. Can't say my mentor was much better. He was hard on me too. Wanted to make sure I survived.
You had a mentor?
I wasn't born this cool. Someone had to teach me. His name was Jamal Afari, a vampire hunter. He gave me the name Blade. He used to take me to church on Sundays when I was a kid. Taught me right from wrong.
Well, if it means anything to you, he did a fine job teaching you morality and ethics.
Sometimes I think the difference between taking the high road and slumming it in the gutter is having someone who believes in you enough to lift you up. He could have killed me, you know. And he would have been within his rights to put me down too, but he didn't. Jamal was the first person to look past the fangs and see my humanity. Trained me to control my darkness so I could become the vampire hunter I am today. I guess what I'm saying is, you deserve that same benefit of doubt. You may be a demon child, but I see the human in you winning.
I would like to extend the same sentiment to you, as a friend.
I don't need it, but I'll take it. It's good to have someone keep you in check.
What happened to this Jamal Afari? Do you still keep in touch?
No, I killed him.
Why? What happened?
He asked too many questions. Just kidding. You keep showing me I can trust you, and maybe I'll tell you the whole story someday. But for now, I just want to let you know you're not all bad, Hunter. Just half bad, and that's good enough for me.
Hunter?
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
I don't mind stretching my legs. It's the sitting on my butt I can do without.
What's happening, Hunter?
Oh, you are gonna love this. Got more coil for me? These should definitely give you an edge. Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Something to keep us occupied? I suspect this will level the playing field. The mystic arts require concentration and focus, if you don't mind. Farewell.
You know, I've been thinking, Hunter, and have come to the conclusion that we need a theme song.
We do?
Yes. We're practically a two-person team here, and I think this is the natural next step in our friendship. So, you got a favorite genre of music we could put the tune to?
We need something that will let our enemies know who they are dealing with.
Like?
That metal music Nico and Magic like to listen to. It is dark and menacing and should strike terror into the hearts of our enemies.
I don't know, Hunter. I'm pretty sure I've heard some Lilin lieutenants blast heavy metal on one of those death marches. I don't think that's gonna frighten them. I was thinking more like, Hunter and Spider-Man! Hunter and Spider-Man! One is a hunter, the other Spider-Man! They are Hunter and Spider-Man! So, what do you think?
It is quite catchy, Peter. I certainly will not be able to get it out of my head for a great while.
Good, because that's the whole point. We want to be like that song Lilin and Hydra Forces can't get out of their heads no matter how hard they try.
Then you are succeeding.
Cool. I'll work on it some more then. In the meantime, I was wondering, what do you think about that other thing I asked you about?
What other thing?
Me joining the Midnight Suns. You said be the best I can be, and I'm all for that, but I'm too used to working alone. I want to fit in more with the Suns. Any pointers?
I have been thinking about this, Peter, and I think you might be too good for the ragtag gang of misfits who go by the Midnight Suns.
Too good? Is this your way of letting me down easy?
That is not what I meant.
I consider the Suns to be my friends. Let me be the judge of whether or not I'm too good or not good enough for them.
I stand corrected.
Okay. Thanks for the chat. Till next time.
Another project?
So, do you have much experience with smithing? Perhaps you should put your suit on for this.
Where do you think I got the suit, Doc?
As they say, beggars can't be choosers, even among superheroes. One of us isn't the miracle worker we claim. Until next time.
Practice me. Back again.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
Peace.
Shh. Tony is working. Got any blueprints for us? Not my best work, but it'll do. See ya, Hunter.
pain, no gain.
Been looking forward to upgrading that.
Time's wasting, Hunter. Ready to work?
New and improved.
My lucky day, huh? Let's do it.
Do your thing.
I thought. Sensed a great power approaching, and I was right.
Stay out of trouble. Heard about the new armor, Hunter. Can't wait to see you in action.
How's my favorite hunter?
Still no sign of Venom. The Parker boy really came through.
Even with his disappearance, his pet symbiote has unfortunately not given up its taste for my sanctum.
Neither has Hydra. They've upped the guard again, which I didn't even think was possible.
This symbiote creature has had a stranglehold on us long enough. It is time to strike.
Are you sure that thing is safe?
Well, we didn't exactly have a manual, but the science and spooky bits are sound.
You should be well protected.
It's a big risk.
So is leaving Lilith in command of the Sanctum.
You're both right.
But I bet you have another option. Sorry, didn't mean to spoil your moment.
A frontal assault has too many variables, but there's always the hole.
The back door. Of course. I know the risks, but at some point we have to start believing in each other. In ourselves. Your design will hold.
We would never let you step into battle unprepared.
Besides, what was the first rule of demon hunting you taught me? If at first you don't succeed, stab again.
Aw, you think Reed and Sue have such heartwarming moments with Johnny and Ben?
We're gonna get the Sanctum back for Strange.
I like your optimism.
I wish we had more time to test Strange and Stark's monstrosity of a creation. But with Venom out...
That is some messed up wallpaper.
Must have got hungry without Venom around.
Evil consumes everything, even itself.
Ready for round two?
Always. is that?
Old magical graffiti? You tell me.
Not the wards. That.
Caretaker, tell Strange we found a way back into his sanctum.
Finally.
Oh, and one more thing.
We are not alone.
Forever in service.
You've proven that the Faithbreaker can smash through that symbiote. Now you'll just have to do it a few more times. Oh, and try not to bring the roof down on your heads in the process.
I think I can hear Strange grimacing through the radio. Time's up for these jumps. Time to play. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
I'm only advances of the future. At the end of the day, it'll still come down to me punching someone.
Some things never get old, kiddo.
For Hydra.
As ordered. That's just about enough of this.
Hydra sure does get around. Are we sure they don't have a limbo portal too?
Just like old times. You had your chance to escape. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. Leave some for the rest of us.
again?
Time's over.
Your luck.
Try harder than that.
Their persistence is irritating. If I can.
It's almost a shame Stark and the Doctor aren't here to see their little project in action. The Faithbreaker will finally purge Venom's foul corruption from the Sanctum and the
It's good to be back.
Target locked in.
All right, that hurt a little.
This is gonna hurt.
You don't have to show off for me, Blade.
I'm on it. Engaging target.
You suffer for that.
This should get you going.
It's too bad those gloves won't work for anyone else. We'd love to see Carol, but Captain Marvel knocked those tendrils to Sakaar.
Aw, Blade. Such a sweet talker.
Indeed. For now, leave the Faithbreaker to me. You are a force to be reckoned with.
I've got some scores to settle.
You have earned this. looking good here.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
You just made a big mistake. Still on my case here?
I have movement here. They're not living up to their reputation. Arm Beta moving into position.
Hydra will just keep throwing warm bodies in there until you're exhausted. Try and focus on the symbiote, not the soldiers.
Now you're just showing off. Exactly what I needed.
Our ally requires aid.
Minor systems damage.
I am impressed.
Good. I could use some more practice.
Crossbones will just keep throwing Hydra bodies in there until you're exhausted.
Reinforcements inbound.
I'll put this to good use.
That's not supposed to hurt.
Let's do it. Give the mother my regards in hell. Payback's gonna be fun. just have to get through me.
Let me give you a hand. They still haven't changed their minds.
It's all coming back to me.
Tell us what you know, Fiend.
By her command!
I could have made that so much worse. That looked like
No retreat.
Payback's gonna be fun. You can't hide from me. More warm bodies on the way.
Hydra sure does get around. Are we sure they don't have a limbo portal too?
Still come down to me punching something.
Some things never get old, kiddo.
Let's do this.
I think they can arrest you for that in New York, Blade.
shot.
Engaging target.
Hardly a scratch.
Serve her with honor.
I've got your back.
It's almost a shame Stark and the Doctor aren't here to see their little project in action. The Faithbreaker will finally purge Venom's foul corruption from the sanctum and...
Give the mother my regards in hell.
I just don't know when to quit.
No one gets away.
Give him a hand.
Don't worry, I can take it.
Taking the shot.
You had your chances.
I've got your back.
You know what to do.
It's too bad those gloves won't work for anyone else. We'd love to see Carol, Captain Marvel, not those tendrils of Sakaar.
Aw, Blade. Such a sweet talker.
Indeed. For now, leave the Faithbreaker to me.
Seems like it'd be cheaper just to replace you guys with robots. I bet Tony would cut Faustus a deal.
Playtime's over. It sounds to me like they just missed their mama.
I will not fall again.
Hey, don't quit on me now. I almost felt that one.
This should get you going.
Your sacrifice will be remembered.
Hydra will just keep throwing warm bodies in there until you're exhausted. Try and focus on the symbiote, not the soldiers.
You had your chance to escape. Lilith herself could not best me. What makes you think you will fare any better?
Your time has come. Hail that!
Ready up. I hope you learned your lesson.
You're mine.
They really want to get on my bad side. More of them are joining the fight.
Don't waste it.
Crossbones will just keep throwing Hydra bodies in there until you're exhausted.
One more time. I've got your back. Sure I can't change your mind?
I'm up. That's not supposed to hurt.
Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared.
We serve until the end.
Don't mess with me. Tell him who sent you.
We have a special coming up.
This doesn't happen often.
About time. And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
Take this.
Never seen that before.
I've got you. They still haven't changed their minds.
How invigorating.
Playtime's over.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Hydra Mortalis.
Next time I won't.
Taking the shot.
Really want to keep doing that?
You're next on the list.
Hiding in plain sight.
Arm Beta moving into position.
Hydra sure does get around. Are we sure they don't have a limbo portal too?
Despite all the advances of still come down to be punished.
Some things never get old, kiddo.
Don't mess with me. One more time. Ready up.
Maybe you should try something new.
Take advantage while they focus on me.
Enjoy your nap.
Don't overdo it now.
I've got your back.
It's almost a shame Stark and the Doctor aren't here to see their little project in action. The Faithbreaker will finally purge Venom's foul corruption from the Sanctum and the city.
We'll make this quick.
You did a damn good job.
Changing their approach.
Don't blink.
Running systems damaged.
Give the mother my regards. In hell.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one.
Never surrender.
We got company.
Hydra's immortal.
It's too bad those gloves won't work for anyone else. We'd love to see Carol, Captain Marvel, knock those tendrils to some car.
Aw, Blade. Such a sweet talker.
Indeed. For now, leave the Faithbreaker to me.
Time's up for these chumps.
Vampires are not the only ones who fear you.
Exactly what I needed.
Forever in service.
They're hoping to wear me down.
Don't try that again.
Targeting systems active.
Hydra will just keep throwing warm bodies in there until you're exhausted. Try and focus on the symbiote, not the soldiers.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
More of them dropping in. Get him!
No breaking that combo.
Confirmed enemy target.
We must help them.
Crossbones will just keep throwing Hydra bodies in there until you're exhausted.
Hail that.
gonna sound like one of Blade's action movies right now, but go!
Get to the sanctum!
Mother,
You kept me waiting, child.
I am here now.
Yes. Alone. Always so alone.
Did I miss the party?
You are just in time.
I told you the door works now.
Sorry. First apocalypse excitement, I guess.
The little sorcerer returns home.
Can't say I like what you've done with the place, Demon Mother, or my friend. No matter. Already, the power of the Sanctum returns to me. Your days of plundering its secrets end today!
But that was never the plan. Now,
Yes, Mother.
Maybe she's got the right idea.
Not while there's still a chance to seal that breach and save the Sanctum!
Hydra's in control of the situation. I am alone. We are immovable.
Banner's infernal device has torn through the wards themselves. If we are to have any chance of stopping Lilith, we must interrupt her mystic's ritual and seal that breach.
You have earned this.
Weak, even for Hydra.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
I'm going for it.
That was really something. They deserve no mercy. Call forth something from the depths.
we will never forsake her.
haven't changed. Shall we get on with it? A moment of preparation. A gift from ancient traditions.
This might sting a little. Sometimes I even impress myself. Ooh, I like it!
Hydra Immortalis.
Careful, I bruise easy.
I don't appreciate that.
Try if you want. I know I'm new to this old prophecy game, Doc, but none of this is good, is it?
I should retreat to a safe distance while I rectify the situation.
Two steps behind us? I've seen too many movies to fall for that one. I'm staying.
As am I.
Here we go again. Boy, I hope Hydra follows proper concussion protocols.
Their mystics fall before us.
I'm on it.
Temporary.
anyone. Damn this interference. Not getting through.
The mystical barrier that separates the realms is collapsing. It's to be expected. I don't know if you can still hear me, Sarah, but if something should happen, please tell Tony not to touch my stuff.
You must be pretty brave. I know I wouldn't want to fight us.
Your fate is sealed. You are lucky to still be breathing. I'm glad to have your magic on our side, Doctor.
Nothing we can't handle so far.
That hurts.
This has gone on long enough. We must purge this evil from the sanctum no matter what it takes.
If there was ever a time for you to lose your temper, Doctor, this would be it.
Let's give it a go.
Leave some for the rest of us.
They're displacing.
Time has come.
Let me show you. The light shines on the most dutiful.
The enemy has the upper hand.
I might be in trouble here. I think they underestimated you, Doc.
Well done, my friends.
Doc, come on! We have to go!
Leave if you must! I can hold it! Like hell you can!
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. That really, really sucked.
Try adding a few dozen more reallys.
I'm in shock. I didn't expect to lose the sanctum.
Oh, you didn't expect to lose the sanctum? That was my whole life. Ripped open and decimated before my eyes.
We need to have a serious conversation about Lilith. She's much stronger than we anticipated.
We did everything we could, and it still wasn't enough.
Lilith is a pain, for sure. But right now, she's hiding behind our boy Bruce. And if he's giving her IT advice, then that's a problem I can do something about.
I failed. How else can I describe it? I failed not just my teammates, but the world.
That's right. You did fail. All of you.
Oh, hey, don't sugarcoat it or anything.
But that doesn't mean you lost. And that is an important distinction. This war is far from over. And tomorrow we will rise again. And fight again.
I'm too tired for a hoorah, but the sentiment is there.
I appreciate the inspirational words. We all need it.
I'm sure. Now rest, get some sleep. All of you. The battle will wait until morning.